All right, Coach, I know league play didn't start off exactly how you guys wanted it to. Just what kind of lesson did you guys learn from that game?
Well, first of all, number one, UCA is good. I said the only difference from them and last year, the only thing that's the same is the name on the front of the jersey. Everything else is different. Very good team. I wouldn't be surprised if they're top 3 teams in the league. So you got to look at that. Played a tough game to open up league play at home. And I think it's the same thing that we've been saying is just try to find some consistency, and especially the consistency on the defensive end of the court. We're such a transition-based team, and when we're not getting stops and putting forth that effort that we need, it's hard for us to get in the flow of our game. And that was probably the big deal, and just a little bit of frustrations when things didn't go our way. We're going to have to learn to overcome that.
3 games open up the home slate right here at home. How important is it for you guys to have your first 3 league games to be in this?
You know, I think it's important to be home. For some reason, though, oddly with this team, we play better on the road. But I'm hoping that we can break that little jinx or whatever that spell is on us tomorrow night and be able to play better here at home. But I think when you play at home, sometimes comes pressure. Trying to do some things that maybe typically you don't do when you're on the road and you're not playing in front of your fans and your family and all that kind of stuff.
And you got Austin Peay coming in here tomorrow night. Pretty good team that's got off to a good start here in the league play.
Just, you know, kind of a different team. You're talking about a team that, you know, they open up at the beginning of the year, they lose to a Division II team. They go up and beat an SEC team in Kentucky. They come home and pretty much have to win at the buzzer against Fisk. So kind of not sure what you're going to get, but I know Shamari Hale is great on the inside. They have some good guard play, so we're going to have to scheme a little bit to keep her off the boards on the inside, and we're going to have to get the game up tempo.
They're a team that it seems like, yeah, like you mentioned, it seems like every game that they play comes down to the wire. So, you know, even though they're 2-0 in the league, everyone's going to be in a game with them.
You know, they'll kind of do that, you know, and they played their first 2 games at home, and they do kind of do that. You know, they run their offense. They will push in transition occasionally, but they're going to run it. They wait for Shamari, the Hale kid, to get down the court. They're waiting for her, and they're going to run things through her. So they're going to shorten the game on you. They're going to take possessions away from you, and that means you have to be extremely efficient when you do have the ball.
Katie Criswell, local girl to us, has been in the rotation a lot. She started a few games. What have you liked out of her in her first season?
Yeah, I just love her as a person. You know, she's extremely coachable, and just the things she doesn't know yet, she just doesn't know. You know, that will come with time and maturity, but she's got a lot of great things. She's worked unbelievably hard. You know, you saw her play a lot in high school, and the 3-point shot really wasn't her game, but she's really good at it now. And, you know, my biggest gripe with Katie is shoot the ball. And, you know, we believe in her and we trust her, and we know she's going to have a bright future here.
You said the same thing in Lawrence County.
Yeah.
To shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball, Katie.
You know, you look at the team, offensively, your numbers have been good so far. What have you liked out of this group and what they've been able to do on that?
You know, offensively, I think we have so many, you know, we have a lot of weapons and we shoot the ball really well. Our percentages are good, and we're ranked in the nation some statistical categories. We shoot free throws probably as best as any team I've had in my career. Now, we need to get to the line more, but we do shoot the ball exceptionally well. So I like that, and we share the ball really well. And then just some things, Achilles heel a little bit on offense has been just taking care of the ball and and mostly that comes because we turn down shots. If we just take them and just jack up the shot when you're open, I believe it'll go in.
You know, obviously you're in that point of the season where every game matters. You know, this is the most important time of the year. What do you tell your team after that first game now moving forward, knowing that every game counts?
You know, just learn from it. It's one game, you got to move forward, and you know, just take the things that you did well. We did some good things, and the areas that you didn't, you know, work hard on. And so practices this week have been tough. You know, I've made them tougher and harder, and just to try to build that intensity on the defensive end of the court a little bit more and get us the value that we need to get stops in the ball in our hands so we can do what we do.